One Bitcoin could be worth $115,000 after halving. If $70,000 isn't enough, how about $115,000? A looming reduction in Bitcoin's BTC/USD supply growth, known as the halving event, is poised to boost the price of the highest-profile cryptocurrency to over $115,000 in 2024, crypto tax reporting firm CoinLedger said in a recent study. Attention crypto enthusiasts! Get ready for a deep dive into the latest crypto news and insights that could impact the market. Subscribe now and hit that like button to stay ahead of the curve. Our expert analysis and predictions will equip you with the knowledge to navigate the ever-evolving crypto landscape. Join our thriving community and become part of a movement shaping the future of finance. Don't miss out. Dive deep with Crypto Mash today. A year after the past two halvings, there have only been three so far. The price of Bitcoin, BTC/USD, surged by an average of 400%, according to the study, which based its $115,000 price prediction on whether the token is at $69,000 when it halves in April. A Bitcoin BTC/USD halving occurs when miners, Marathon Digital, Nasdaq, Mara, Riot Platforms, Nasdaq, Riot, etc., reward is slashed in half, essentially reducing the rate at which new tokens are created by 50%. That means the halving, which occurs about every 4 years, reduces the supply of new Bitcoins entering the market, a move that could drive up the coin's price should demand remain constant or rise. The first mining reward was 50 Bitcoins, BTC/USD. On November 28, 2012, the first ever halving, the reward was cut in half to 25. From there, the reward was lowered to 12.5 after the July 9, 2016 halving, and then to 6.25 on May 11, 2020. The next halving, at some point in April, will see the block reward fall to 3.125. In 2016, the price of Bitcoin BTC/USD jumped to $986 6 months after the halving, a 51.6% increase from $650 on the day of the event, the report said. Similarly, the price rose 82.3% to $15,702 6 months after the 2020 halving. That's an average increase of 67.7% 6 months after a halving event. If a similar pattern were to follow, then Bitcoin could rise to a high of $115,733, CoinLedger estimated. Although this seems like a high estimation, Bitcoin has shocked people before in past bull runs. Not everyone is bullish on the halving catalyst. JP Morgan analyst Nikolaus Panagertzoglou thinks Bitcoin, BTC/USD, could drop to $42,000 after the event, a level we envisage Bitcoin prices drifting towards once Bitcoin having induced euphoria subsides after April. Speaking of euphoria, Bitcoin, BTC/USD, briefly topped $70,000 on Friday to claim new territory, leaving the token up more than 50% this year and up more than 200%. The rally has been fueled by strong inflows into spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds and the hype around the upcoming halving, as well as bolstered expectations that the Federal Reserve and other major central banks will start cutting interest rates in a few months. But SA analyst D. Lombardo warned investors that Bitcoin is at a mid-cycle peak and a near-term correction is likely, citing bearish on-chain metrics and giddy-level sentiment. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only, and should not be construed as financial advice. The cryptocurrency market is subject to significant fluctuations and carries inherent risks. Investing in cryptocurrency is entirely at your own risk, and you should never invest more than you can afford to lose. By watching this video, you acknowledge and agree that Crypto Mash and its creators are not liable for any investment decisions you make based on the information provided. It is essential to conduct your own thorough research and due diligence before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching.